Hey, what is going on, you guys? Welcome into the new studio area here. I'm working on finishing everything up in here, but it's getting there. Today on the bench, we're going to be looking at the Ernst Ultimate Hobby Stand that was sent to me by Ernst. Ernst has been in the hobby for a while, doing RC airplane hobby stands, which are awesome and very versatile. They wanted to do something for the cars as well, and this is what they came up with. And it's got multi-positions for different ways to put your cars on here or remove these. And you can then have it so that you have like a Creighton or a flat chassis thing sitting on there. Anyway, you can see they have planes on it, the Creighton on it, a slash style. They do crawlers, all that kind of stuff. But pretty cool idea that they've come up with. We're going to take a look at it here. And see, I like the size of it already. It's looking like it's going to be good scale for running some of the bigger ones on. Because I kind of stopped using my stands because my RC car collection kept getting bigger and bigger. And that was problematic. So it didn't allow me to hold all my bigger cars. Let's go ahead and cut this open. We'll take a look inside. They're showing it being painted on here. You can do shocks, all kinds of stuff. All right, it is a big stand. I like that a lot. All your pieces in the side. You do have to do a little work here to put it together. They've got a great video. I'll link it in the description on their page showing how to, not how to do it all, but how it works. Very slick video. You can kind of see the basics of what we're going to be doing here is just putting it on like that. You could go one more level up if you want to, but we're going to get in here. We have to do a little bit of assembly because this is going to be magnetic as well as these part trays, and then they're going to have these rubber bumpers on here to grip the cars based on everything I saw. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. There's 3 little magnets. They're sticking to each other, but you just peel them and stick them right in there like that. So we'll have this thing set up very quickly and we'll be able to throw a car on it. I do have one I have to work on, so that's cool. We'll get right to using it. And there's a nice groove in here that these fit into. Again, it all just visually makes sense when you're looking at it. So I'm going to peel this. Get it aligned in this groove down here and just keep it in it the whole way down. It's cut perfectly to fit in there. All right, just worked that one in a little bit. Now you can put parts in there. They will not fall out. You've got this little area here to work. You can put things in to make sure you don't lose them. And then it does have these different adjustment things for the top. For the big cars, again, that's where you're going to want something like this. And this is going to just help keep the cars locked in place with a little bit of kind of like a rubberized grip here with this foam block on here. So what they've got now are these little handles that you can put all over in here at different adjustment points, depending on what you want to hold, what kind of axles you want to hold. If you got links or things you're trying to get in, if you want to hold it at an angle, all of that kind of stuff. So if you had something like this, you could throw, say, this rock bouncer on it, like here. Just kind of grab into these links. So here's one scenario you could do if you wanted to have it kind of angled downward here, if you're looking in on something. They've got all different ways that they show them set up and being held. This just being one variation. You know, you could always raise it up another block here if you're standing tall and really want to. So yeah, it looks like you've got multiple different height risers in here. 4 of each size, if you wanted to do 4 low or 4 tall, or any variation as they show here. You could use it to kind of pivot the truck this way and hold it to work on the inside of it. So it's definitely interesting. And we'll be getting a lot more use out of this as we're working on the new cars that we're going to be working on building. So that's cool to see, guys. Quick look around the product. Again, these can pop off and go in here for storage. You can see the bottom of it here. Got little rubber grips on the sides of it. Keep it from moving too much. My table, unfortunately, is not level, so it needs some weight on the edges to get it to grip, because it kind of is bowing up in the middle of the table. So not getting a firm, flat spot on it. But yeah, like I said, I'll link to their video of this thing, and we'll find a link to this when it becomes available for you guys if you're interested in seeing what something like this would run. But definitely good. If I grab my other ones, which I just pulled out, and they're over here, you can see the size difference. Real low, got it to go with my Losi, and then I got this Duratrax one that's a little bit bigger, but they're still dwarfed by the Ernst. So let's throw up something bigger on here. All right, so there you go. Give you a little bit more idea why something like this is good and useful. Is look at, with this larger outcast on here, it still has plenty of stability on the stand. You can spin it around on the stand, getting enough grip from the cushions under there. And actually, with the weight of this, it's making the rubber things hit and grab the table now. So I didn't have a car on it before. But yeah, very cool, guys. Excited about this. In fact, I'm going to get my Creighton up on here, and I'm going to wrench on it and fix. Just got my first Creighton 6S, and had the dog bone pop out from in here in the drive cup. Alrighty, guys, here is my dirty Arma Creighton up on the bench here on the Ernst stand. I'm going to show you the different ways that you can mount it. So these are all of the tall mounts. They're sitting there nice and flat. You can also, if you want to tilt stuff and get a look at things, ride these lower ones for it to hook onto the front of it there. So I'm going to take the body off. Well, let's go ahead and get it up here first. Like so. And you can get it so it's tilted toward you. And you can get in there and see some stuff, whatever you're working on. Ooh, that's interesting that this cable just flops around right here by the pinion gear. That's odd. Oh, we give it a good bashing. We're gonna have to zip tie that right on up to here so we don't have that thing getting ripped off. So that is one option. The other option was sitting so it was level. The other thing you can do is you can flip it upside down, access the bottom screws with it at an angle, or we can remove these. See, I've been working on some stuff with this, and it sits nice and flat for you to be able to spin it around and work on it on here. So those are kind of the options for it. I like it with the two high ones and kind of tilted toward me. So that's where I'm going to set it back up for, because I do have some work to do in here. So I'm going to do the lower ones in the front here to hook the chassis like so, and get some work done. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in as always. welcome to the new studio, and we will see you guys in the next video.